Welcome back to the Goddess of Mystery and Mayhem. I will be bringing different topics to my channel to bring a variety of topics here. If there is a certain story you like me to do for any of you, put it in the comments and I will do it. Okay, let's begin our story. The term UFO stands for Unidentified Flying Object. It refers to any object or phenomenon observed in the sky that cannot be readily identified as a known object or natural occurrence. UFOs are often associated with claims of extraterrestrial spacecraft or alien visitations, but we can also attribute them to various other sources, including weather phenomena, aircraft, drones, balloons, and human-made objects. Interest in UFOs has been a topic of fascination and debate for many years. Some people believe that UFO sightings are evidence of advanced technology or extraterrestrial life visiting Earth, while others argue more conventional means can typically explain them. Governments and organizations worldwide have investigated UFO sightings over the years, with varying degrees of seriousness. For example, the United States has a history of government programs dedicated to studying UFO reports, such as Project Blue Book in the 1950s and 1960s. In recent years, the U.S. government has continued to study and report on UFO sightings through various agencies. It's important to note that the term UFO does not necessarily imply the existence of extraterrestrial life or advanced alien technology. It simply describes an object or phenomenon that has not been identified based on available information. Many UFO sightings can be explained as misidentifications of natural phenomena, aircraft, or other man-made objects. However, some UFO cases remain unexplained and continue to be the subject of scientific and public interest. The United States government on UFOs, unidentified flying objects, had been evolving. Here are some key points regarding the U.S. government stance on UFOs up to that point. Acknowledgement of UFO sightings. Before 2021. There had been a long history of the U.S. government acknowledging and investigating UFO sightings. Various government agencies, including the U.S. Air Force, conducted investigations into UFO reports. The most well-known program was Project Blue Book, which ran from 1952 to 1969. Closure of Project Blue Book. In 1969, the U.S. Air Force officially closed Project Blue Book, stating that there was no evidence to suggest that UFOs posed a threat to national security or were of extraterrestrial origin. This marked a period of reduced official government interest in UFOs. Revival of interest. There has been a resurgence of interest in UFOs within the U.S. government in recent years. This interest was driven in part by the release of declassified military footage capturing encounters with unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, by military pilots. These incidents raised questions about these objects and their potential implications for national security. Establishment of the UAP Task Force. In 2020, the U.S. Department of Defense, DoD, established the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force, UAPTF, to investigate reports of UAPs encountered by military personnel. The UAPTF was tasked with assessing whether these sightings could be attributed to foreign adversaries or represented a potential threat to U.S. national security. Disclosure efforts. There have been calls for greater transparency and disclosure regarding UFO/UAP encounters. In December 2020, the COVID-19 relief bill included a provision that required various U.S. intelligence agencies to provide an unclassified report on UAPs to Congress. This report, released in June 2021, did not conclusively identify the nature or origin of the UAPs but indicated that further investigation was warranted. Ongoing interest. The U.S. government has showed that it will continue to investigate and study UAPs. The exact nature and scope of these efforts may evolve. They have reported UFO sightings all around the world, and I can't provide an exhaustive list of sightings, but I can mention a few notable cases from different regions. Roswell Incident, United States, 1947, perhaps the most famous UFO incident in history. It involved the crash of an unidentified object in Roswell, New Mexico. The U.S. military initially announced it was a flying disc, but later stated it was a weather balloon. This event has fueled many conspiracy theories about UFOs and government cover-ups. Rendlesham Forest Incident, United Kingdom. 1980, known as Britain's Roswell. This incident involved multiple U.S. Air Force personnel who claimed to have witnessed strange lights in a UFO landing in Rendlesham Forest, near two U.S. military bases in Suffolk. Voronezh UFO Incident, Russia. 1989, witnesses in the city of Voronezh reported seeing a landed UFO and aliens. Several children claimed to have seen humanoid creatures emerging from the craft. It's one of the most famous UFO incidents in Russia. Aerial school UFO encounter, Zimbabwe, 1994. Dozens of schoolchildren in Roa, Zimbabwe, reported seeing a UFO and interacting with beings they described as small, with long black hair. This event remains a compelling case due to the consistency of the children's testimonies. Phoenix Lights, United States, 1997. In Arizona, thousands of people reported seeing a series of lights in a V-shaped formation moving across the night sky. The event was widely witnessed and documented, although the U.S. Air Force later explained it as flares from training exercises. Gulf Breeze sightings, United States, late 1980s. Gulf Breeze, Florida, was a hotspot for UFO sightings during this time, with numerous residents claiming to see and photograph UFOs. Ed Walters, a resident, claimed to have had ongoing contact with extraterrestrial beings and took several controversial photographs. Hessdalen Lights, Norway. The Hessdalen Valley in Norway is known for recurring and unexplained light phenomena. Researchers have set up monitoring stations in the area to study these mysterious lights. Chilean Navy UFO encounter, Chile, 2014. The Chilean Navy released declassified footage of an encounter between a naval helicopter and an unidentified flying object. The incident prompted significant media attention and debate. These are just a few examples, and countless other UFO sightings have been reported globally over the years. It's important to note that while some sightings remain unexplained, many can be attributed to natural phenomena, man-made objects, or other conventional explanations. The study of UFOs continues to be a subject of interest and debate in various countries and within the scientific community. Now, do I believe in intelligent life in the universe? Yes, of course. To assume we are the only intelligent creatures in all the universes is quite originate of us. They may be coming to Earth to hope we are advancing to be less warlike with each other. Till then, maybe we will just keep observing them in the sky. Till we become less aggressive with one another.